NBA champs announce where they will go instead, since Trump told them they aren't welcome in the White House. And this is the horrible climate the race-baiting Barack Hussein Obama has left us with. President Donald Trump, seeing as how the Golden State Warriors were balking at the idea of meeting with him to celebrate their victory as the best ball tossers in the National Basketball League this year, made a wise preemptive move against the spoiled filthy rich ball player Steph Curry and the rest of the Warriors, or Dubs if your IQ is lower than 70, on Saturday morning. The president withdrew a traditional invitation not yet made for the NBA champions to visit the White House. Trump tweeted his disgust at Curry and the rest of the Warriors organization after reports that the team planned to meet this fall to discuss whether to travel to the White House to celebrate their victory over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since it's questionable if Curry is even literate, he did not respond. But later in the day, the Warriors organization, or Dubs if you are mentally challenged, released a statement saying the team supported citizens' rights to freely express themselves and that it still intends to visit Washington, but not the White House. Warriors statement. While we intended to meet as a team at the first opportunity we had this morning to collaboratively discuss a potential visit to the White House, we accept that President Trump has made it clear that we are not invited. We believe there is nothing more American than our citizens having the right to express themselves freely on matters important to them. We're disappointed that we did not have an opportunity during this process to share our views or have open dialogue on issues impacting our communities that we felt would be important to raise. In lieu of a visit to the White House, we have decided that we'll constructively use our trip to the nation's capital in February to celebrate equality, diversity and inclusion, the values that we embrace as an organization. Kern reports. Warriors, Stephen Curry agreed to richest contract in NBA history. The Warriors and two-time league MVP Stephen Curry have agreed to the richest contract in NBA history, Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN reports. Oakland, California, AP, one of the NBA's biggest bargains until now, Stephen Curry is about to receive his massive payday. Golden State General Manager Bob Myers said Friday the Warriors will finalize a contract with the two-time MVP once the free agency moratorium ends July 6. The champion Warriors confirmed that in an email to the Associated Press on Friday night. We intend to enter into a player contract with Stephen once the moratorium period ends, Myers said. Curry's agent, Jeff Austin of Octagon Sports, first told ESPN that the deal would be worth $201 million over 5 years, a record for the NBA. Austin didn't immediately return emails from AP. Curry, who won the MVP in 2015 and 16 and earned $12 million this season, averaged 28.1 points in the playoffs while also contributing 6.7 assists and 6.2 rebounds. He said when the season ended he was looking forward to receiving a hefty raise while still focused on a team-first approach as he, Kevin Durant and the others try to build a dynasty after capturing the franchise's second title in 3 years against LeBron James and the Cavaliers. It would mean everything, Curry said of keeping the group together. What we've built here is truly special. It's unique, it's something that you don't want to see end at all. All the pieces that we have are important to the equation of winning a championship and competing for a championship every single year. It is a business. There are decisions that need to be made every single year and you've got to assess the situation as it is, as we go into the talks and this whole process, which is obviously new for me. I will approach it to get the most out of it I can as an individual, as a player, and something that I've been working for a very long time. In the context of keeping the team together, if there are decisions that need to be made, we'll talk about it for sure. On Thursday, NBA Finals MVP Durant declined to opt in for the second year of his contract with Golden State and is an unrestricted free agent. That was an expected move, as he said he plans to do his part to keep the core of the champion Warriors intact to chase more titles by giving the team financial flexibility. Also Friday, a person with knowledge of the contract said backup guard Shaun Livingston had agreed to a $24 million, 3-year deal to remain with Golden State as he hoped. Livingston and Andre Iguodala, who will generate high interest across the league, have been key members of one of the NBA's best core of reserves. Livingston has been an integral part of the Warriors' 2 championship teams and 3 trips to the NBA Finals in the last 3 years. The versatile guard can play both at the point and off the ball and gives them a defensive dimension on the second unit as well. It was among the first moves the champions made in what figures to be a busy summer. Who do these ball tossers think they are? They make more money in a year than most of us will see in our entire lifetimes, but they whine and bitch like little spoiled brat toddlers. I think these players have made it very clear they don't want, nor care to have people like us Trump supporters around. And they shouldn't have to. We will take our business elsewhere. Just look at what's happening to NFL ratings and attendance, both are sinking like a rock. And the sad part is they don't want to admit to themselves as to what the real reason is. Simple: you don't respect our nation, our flag, and the man who we chose to lead us. We stop watching and we boycott. Hey, NBA and NFL, we can live without you, but the question is, can you live without our dollars? Please share if you will be adding the NBA to your boycott.